Well guys, I guess you've caught me back cleaning the combine off. Well, and just cleaning off the radiator here and getting that all clean. Left it running just so we don't get too much water on the engine. We've got to go back out. We've got a field that's ready. And on that way there, I just don't get how I did this, but forgetful me, I guess. We've got some bales in the field too that we'll need to clean up at some point. So we'll get them all squared away, get that all shut up and folded up. Get some lights going. Well, we don't need all of them, just some. We'll head on down to the field. It's actually quite a big field that we've got to harvest. We should get it done in at least an hour or so. I don't think it'll take too long. I believe it's wheat too, so what we'll do is we'll probably row it up so it's can be baled. We may end up selling some of that off to any of the local places that need it. Or it'll get sort of there and distributed. So I don't think it was this field that I saw the grass hay in. I'm not sure of the condition of it. I remember actually when it was baled, to be completely honest. Now we can fit over this bridge. It's very tight, but we can do it. Now there it is there. Guess we didn't collect the lower half. I don't know why. I have no idea why. No, again this bridge we can fit down. It just ain't much room. Any trains coming? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, as long as we stay kind of straight, we're okay. Now it is easier to go around down the streets, but considering the time of day, it's definitely not worth getting all the traffic and myself held up when we can just boogie on down and here's the field. All we'll do is hit that, so it should start unfolding. We'll open up the gates. And here is a lovely soybean. Alrighty then, it's soybeans. I guess it's not wheat or barley. Well, what we'll do is we'll park this forward. So just park it here, and we'll grab a ride back to the farm so we can get the header down here. Alrighty, all things being equal, we should be able to attach the header now. Alright, let's get all of the lights on, as I do want to see what we are doing. Now it looks like the header's shifted around a bit on the trailer, as per usual. Now the gate's okay there, the gate's okay there. Okay, unfold the header, jump the gate, move the landy down into this spot here. Now because it is soybeans and the yield on soybeans isn't the greatest anyway, we don't really need to worry about grabbing a trailer right away. I will let the other guys eat their dinner before set them back out. I get this bad boy fired up. Well, you guys may have seen there, I wasn't cutting. I think we may have a problem with the cutter bar, so what we'll have to do is Oh, I guess we're going to have to drive into the field a bit just to get it out of the field. Out of the lane there. And get some people to work on it. So we'll drive it around and possibly have to move the Land Rover and tuck the header into there. And we'll work on it overnight, I guess, and see if we can get the header ready. Guess we can pick bales up or check the sheep. This is put a dampener on things. Let's figure a game plan out. So we're in the fence now. Got to ride back, and because we need to take care of the sheep as well, we've got one of our guys working on it, and it seems like it could have been a broken linkage or something on the cutter bar. So what we'll do is we'll take this over, clean the mower off. Honestly, I cannot remember why we have the mower on this and why the mower is in such a state, but it is. So this is definitely turning into a day of washing. This is covered in mud. Guess someone was playing with the tractor in the mud, probably. So we'll get this cleaned off. And I think we'll just kibosh the harvest for today. It is, well, getting kind of late at night now. Well, not too late, but late enough where I don't want to be working through the night. Well, the crop is in good condition, so and the weather's supposed to be good still. So we'll leave it until tomorrow now. So we'll spin back around, put this back in its correct hidey hole. And we've got the tyre on the back to push the feed back in. The sheep, they do like to make a mess. Got a forage wagon down there. Just got some grass in for them already. Won't be long before we clean this tractor off too. And our bulldozer over there. We'll have to make sure that's working, give it a fire up, probably bring it to the workshop before winter hits, just in case we get a snowstorm. Anything is likely. You never know. These yards have got plenty of ground to plough, to say the least. And if that becomes the case, you guys know darn well we'll be here with the GoPro on. Definitely makes for some good and fun video. I've had that out a few times in the past, and it's a riot. It really is. You can't beat it. Making huge piles of snow. Really is a blast. So we'll go see what these guys are up to as the sun is setting. Such a beautiful, beautiful lighting. Just look at that. Can't beat it. Truly can't. Take a nice steady drive down. So sheep are doing well, from what I've seen. They're keeping themselves to themselves. Our cows, hopefully we'll get them soon enough. And by the sounds of it, in the last video I brought to you guys, I said about some cow manure. Sounds like we're going to be getting a good amount, so we should be able to complete the task. If we run short, we run short. It's nothing to really worry about too much. I'll close our gate up. Spin around here. I really would not mind getting my hands on that field across there. So we own all three of these then. They definitely are mucky animals. Looks like we've got plenty of water, so they should be good for the day. There we go, let's push that all back in there. Very nicely. And spin around the opposite side just to feed them back up. Center that back up. We may at some point get some more sheep. Depends how the herd goes and how they breed and all that good stuff. Yeah, must be some tasty grass in there. Let's go in there to eat while we're going to be filling it. That's right. I can't do it this side, it comes out the opposite side if I do that. Do it the correct side. Brain fart. I may get a photo for the album. Here the lighting is absolutely stunning. So we'll top that off. That's the end of that. Let's see what photo we can get for the album. Okay, as we got this taken care of, and we got a nice snap, so well, when I get this video posted, check that out. So I got a feeling may have to put that on the Instagram account too. Got two funny ones. Well, one nice one and a funny one. Sheep decided to come up and say hello. I don't know which one I'll use yet. So stay tuned on the Instagram page, of course. Link for that is in the description down below. As always for these Thornton Farm videos. So we'll shut the gate up, we'll take the wagon back. Probably need some maintenance anyway. It's getting towards winter, so I don't really want to leave this out and get it all rusted up and everything. Winter is the time for the hay instead of fresh grass for them. So what we'll do is we'll take this on back. I'll probably park it around by the workshop. It's getting a little too dark for this camera anyway. I may take a quick spin down and check out the field that's still got the bales in. How that's happened, I have no idea. I guess other things cropped up and, well, it's a good job we spotted them now. What the quality is like, I don't know, and how many there is, I don't know. If push comes to shove, I may load them up tonight and bring them back and stack them another day. But we will come back to you in the morning. Well, a new day, a new dawn, and typical British weather. So we need to get our butts in gear. We have fixed it. It was a broken linkage. So we should be ready to rock and roll. Let's unfold this. Just did that in case the weather was wrong. You know what the weatherman's like in this country. So we'll lift this up and get it ready to rock and roll. Back it up. Yeah, just like a charm, they got it fixed. Sweet. And it was a cheap fix too. We could make the part ourselves. Just to get us by. And during the maintenance season, which is fast coming upon us, we will get it done. I don't see it's taking us too long. We started a little late so we can get most of the dew burnt off. And hopefully it did. Time will tell, I guess. So we've got it all coming in the tank there. Cud is working nicely. I guess this is where we just settle in for the harvest. For the chaff being chopped up down there. Yeah, it shouldn't take us much more than an hour, I don't think. And at the same time, I guess we need to start thinking about what type of crop we're going to be planting next. And cultivating and actually getting that stuff all done. Oh, I don't know how that little tuft got past the header. Oh, the fun. So, I think what we can do is possibly do a time lapse here, I guess. Haven't done one of these for a long time. I need to figure out how to do it again. But I've got a feeling you guys don't want to sit here and just watch me go around. We'll probably go around at least once and then cut into a time lapse. And then we'll see where we're going. The fan is moving plenty of air. Working very nicely indeed. And I think, as I said, yesterday's part of the video. Whoa. About 25%. That's all that was about. We've got the manure coming in. That's good to go. I don't think we'll get any of the cows until probably next season now. Once we've actually got fermented bales and food and all that stuff, so we can actually progress with that. I will be definitely, as soon as time will allow me, I will be getting some more bales and getting them fermented sooner than later. I don't know if I can get another cut of that. If I can, then we will probably be doing some more as soon as possible. Depends what the grass is like. Oh, looking at it along here out the window. And down there, it's kind of short. So I think we're done with this for the time being. The haze is coming in. Switch these things up. It'll get us lit up like a Christmas tree. We're actually got quite a good yield here, which is definitely surprising. Which also means I will need to think about getting a trailer down here. We'll probably use the 7.5 for carton. Maybe even the Fent. I haven't brought out the Fent for a while. So we'll do probably 2, maybe 3 headlands. Got quite a working width on this, so I don't think we'll need a lot. For some reason I thought we had wheat planted in this, but hey. Soybeans is always good too. And how am I missing this? Jeez. I'm rusty. Must be rusty. Still trying to figure out if I should do the time lapse. Oh, decisions. Can't remember how to do them, honestly. I really can't. Alright, so we're on the second pass there. And what we'll do is, I guess we'll do a time lapse. I'll figure it out. Hopefully there's music. I don't know. I guess we shall be back. Alrighty, so we'll cut into from the time lapse. Hopefully it all worked. We get in pretty full here. You can see the beacons come on, so we're gonna have to phone up and see what's holding them up down at the yard and get the tractor down here at least. Probably a one-man operation here today, unfortunately. But we've really got most of the field done already. It doesn't take too long. as I was saying. Now I'm trying to see what the straightest edge possibly is, and I think it's that side. So once we've cut into this, we'll get on the dog and bone, as the saying goes, give them a call. See if we can get our tractor down here. And hopefully we can get into where we cut in, or at least straighten this edge off, is what I'm going to hope to try and do here. For blipping in GPS and seeing where we go from there. We've got about 95%, so we should be able to level this off. I think the best side to start from is actually on the right hand side behind us now. Okay, that's spot on. Just don't need to worry about any swaths or anything like that. It's just the old good old chopped straw. At least we can plough that in an axe like fertilizer, adds nutrients to the ground. I'll get our pipe out ready, we'll give them a call and we shall check back in. Ready, tractor is here with trailer. And we will start the filling process. And hopefully this will make us lots and lots of money. Bank accounts are looking a little on the low side. Ah, what a shot. Shame it's so grey outside. Otherwise that would be a nice photo. Just about to see the unload process from this angle. And that is us. Get that folded up. Let's just head back down onto the row. We'll cut in here. Now I left it all wound up. Now again, I will try and straighten this edge out. And we'll be setting our AB lines. We'll probably... Technically, I think a B line, or an A line would be going across and the B would be this one. I think. Considering the direction of travel we want to be going. We don't want to be going across the field, we want to be doing straight up and down to get the most out of it. Straighten that up there, lift the header up, and just spin her around down on the bottom. And we should be, yeah, looks a very nice line. Considering it was freehand. May not even set the GPS up. Really won't take us long to do this field. And believe it or not, I think this is one of the bigger fields we own right now. For now, though. And I don't like the way the sky is looking. We may have to be hightailing it back to the yard very, very quickly. And if that is the case, that also means we're going to need to go to the grain dryer. Added cost. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that one bit. Now this is the last field with cropping it for harvest. Of course we've got the bales too that we've got to pick up. Whether we can get that done in time I don't know. That may be a job that I do off camera quickly. And get them stacked up, or at least in a shed on the trailer so we can stack them at a later date. As the trailer, as you guys know, we use for baling. Doesn't get used too much. But it is good for breakdowns and if we need to take stuff to the dealership and so on and so forth. And down we go again. And we're probably over halfway through the field already. Knocking on that way. So with this, what shall we buy? Oh, money's been in a hole in my pocket already. I'm not too sure. Probably gonna keep it safe. We know we've got the cows coming in. As for pigs, I don't know. We may start that endeavour way down the line. We've got the sugar beets, which we'll sell off a few of them. Well, quite a few. I don't know how much in total we have. We need to get them off the ground before it gets too muddy too. We've got the ATAR down there on standby, ready to plough and chisel up that field. Break up any stuff in there. The field should be pretty soft after having sugar beet in there, I would hope. So we may put a canola or something in there. Okay, not very, doesn't yield high, but may get plenty of bushels in that. Bushels per acre, that's what we're after. So the soil should be in good condition after having a root crop in there. We may do that. We won't do root crop too often, because it is very expensive to hire in the machinery to harvest it, let alone pick it off the ground again. Don't want to damage it too much, so I'll rather use the conveyor belt system. And I will need to get a rental trailer of some sort for all the sugar beets. God, look at the clouds. Yeah. Kind of worried about this crop, not gonna lie. Definitely worried. Mid-autumn, so yeah, to be expected. Temperature has dropped quite a lot. Outside the thermometer there saying 9 Celsius. So the soil temperature is probably plus or minus a degree of that. And why are the beacons left on? Who left the beacons on? Oh, they're LEDs, so shouldn't kill the battery. Once we get closer, I'll run up in there and switch them off. Stupid fools. Keeping a fairly straight line. Of course, though. Don't want to move the camera too much, though, on the head, because I don't want to make you guys get motion sickness. See a lot of that on people that wear GoPros on their heads. At the same time, I want to make sure I'm cutting right. Nice if this has some camera systems on it that we can keep an eye on. But really, at the end of the day, it's just this end that I need to worry about. 50%. Definitely get some high yield in this field, surprisingly. Soybean's never particularly that good. I would say we're easily halfway through the field. Yeah. Definitely doesn't take us long to cut through it. So I may actually swap over, get the ATAR into this field, get it done and ploughed before it gets too damp out and the soil hardens up with winter coming and all that good stuff. I'm anticipating a rough winter, actually, to tell you guys the truth. We get our sugar beets off next time around, hopefully before the weekend this week too. But I think as we come down here, well, F16, weather can't be too bad. I think we will stop at the end of this row. So with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will be back with another Thornton Farm video soon. Alrighty guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this, cutting it real here, as I do on the end of the Thornton episodes. For whatever reason, I've been struggling to find stuff to bring into the story, so if you guys have got any ideas, stuff that you want to see done, bear in mind this is a story line we're kind of playing towards, let me know. I'll try and figure some stuff out along the way too. I know we'll get some good suggestions here. Definitely enjoying doing these. Today I just struggled to find something to sort of talk about there. Guess I need to watch some more farm videos for inspiration, and trust me, that's what I've been doing. Hopefully the time lapse will work. I am being dead serious when I say about the time lapse and me trying to figure that out. It's been a long time since I've done a time lapse, especially in Adobe Premiere Pro. I've only ever done one since then. So before I guess we'll get to the end of this row and I'll finish my waffling. I guess I've been waffling for a minute now already on this. But trying to stick to a story is what I'm having the issues with. It really is, trying to think of stuff to say that makes sense with the story, but not going too far out the box of, yeah, you gotta stay in character. Definitely having issues with, and I think at the end of this row, I would call it officially quits for the video. So, I genuinely mean this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Any ideas, leave down in the comments down below. I know a few of you watch to the very end, and I know a lot of people don't. I can see that in the analytics. So until next time, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.